Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Groundcup back at it again with another 2K23 video. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be asking the 2K community to rate NBA 2K23. The game's been out for almost 4 months now, and already we've seen a ton of people leaving the community, stop playing the game. People saying it's the worst 2K experience they've ever had. So I'm going to ask the players themselves what they have to say about things like the strengths and weaknesses of 2K23, how they would rate various aspects of the game, and finally, how good of a game they think 2K23 is overall. I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, be sure to leave a like, rating, and comment down below what you would rate 2K23 as a game out of 10. With that said, let's get into the questions. Question: what do you think is the biggest strength of 2K23? Like, what's the biggest positive? What do you like the most about it?
If I'm being honest, everybody doesn't like it, but I actually do like the shooting in the game.
I really like the new, first of all, I like the graphics. I like the new meter.
I would say like the parks. I like the parks. Yeah, and I like the city.
No white go in.
I like the new shot meter. I just like the way it looks and like the green part at the top of it. So if you like get to the top of that, like if you get your meter to like end at that green part, it's like green.
Conversely, what do you think is the biggest weakness of the game?
I'd say the animations and like the build system is straight. Like it's a straight build system. I can't lie. I like the build making, but like, bro, you know how much VC it takes to max out your player, bro?
Too much. Like, you gotta work 5 part-time jobs to be able to afford an 85 overall.
This is kind of also about the meter. The meter's good and bad, but sometimes it really has to be a green for it to go in. The look of the new meter, like the style and stuff, but it really has to be a green.
The mechanics.
The park, the build system. I'm not a fan, really not. But you got a 6'9" who can do everything. That's why I play my team usually.
I don't really like the dribbling system. I think 2K20 had a really good dribbling system, but I don't like this one as much. It's similar, but it's not the same.
Like the 3 bars, the adrenaline. I'm adding that in there too.
What would you rate the gameplay of 2K23 out of 10?
Like a cool 8.5, but I ain't gonna lie, people are sleeping a little bit on this 2K. I like this 2K.
9.5.
Like a 5.
8, 9. I like it. I like how it's realistic, like more than like the other 2K we just got.
The gameplay isn't that bad. I think it's like an 8 out of 10. Well, there's just like, I remember because I used to play 2K20 a lot. There was so many bugs in 2K20, but I haven't really seen any bugs in this game.
What would you rate the game modes out of 10? Like, considering my career, park, my team, kind of like the content that we get in all of them with like the seasons refreshing. What would you rate that out of 10?
7.5. There's not much. Okay, well, I like park. Park is like, alright, it's straight. The rewards are still as they thought. It's still not the best. And you know how you gotta hit legend is just crazy.
8.
I would rate it like the same, or 4.
0.
Really? So you hate it?
The content is trash this year.
What do you think they could do to make it better?
The old rep system.
I really don't like the quests in my career. I want to just be able to grind out my badges really easily. Maybe like a 5, I guess. Yeah, 5.
The my team is good. I like my team. I like play now. Play now is pretty straight. I like everything about. I like every game, to be honest. Park is not that enjoyable right now. I can't really sit on park for more than 30 minutes.
Do you listen to the soundtrack on the game?
No.
Not really.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, I do. The soundtrack is pretty good.
I do.
What would you rate that?
There's some hits. I say a cool 7. Because there's some good songs, but there could be better ones.
If you had to rate the soundtrack, it would probably be like a 0 out of 10, considering you just don't listen to it. If it was better, would you have it on?
No, probably not.
So you would give that a 0 then, for not listening to it?
Yeah.
If it was better, would you have it on?
Yeah. No, it's been years where they had good soundtracks. I'm not particularly fond of this year one, but I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. I will rate it not a 0, like a 5.
What would you rate the soundtrack out of 10?
7, 8. They got good music.
Do you listen to the soundtrack of the game? Do you have that on?
It's not as good as 20, but probably like a 7.
What do you think about the graphics? 1 to 10 on the graphics.
Graphics are pretty cool. They're about.
Gotcha.
It's cool 8.5.
10.
Perfect 10. Why perfect 10?
I don't know. Visually appealing.
Gotcha. Good answer.
Ain't good. It's like an 8 or a 9.
They're alright, like 7, 8.
The graphics, it's probably like a 7 out of 10. I don't really see a difference in it between the new gen and the old gen and the new gen. It seems the same to me.
And kind of wrapping everything up, thinking about everything that I've asked. What would you rate 2K23 as a game overall out of 10?
I give it a 7.5. It's pretty good. It's up there in the my top 5 best best 2Ks of all time.
Thinking about everything that you kind of already answered, what would you rate 2K23 as a game out of 10?
9. I like the cards. Obviously I said I like the new meter. It's just, I like the game.
Everything included. Like a 7 or 6.5.
Okay, so overall like a better than average, but not elite.
It is better than average considering I think it's more the next gen. This is my first year on the next gen. So I do like that.
6.
I'll rate it a 6 out of 10.
How would it rank against, say, like what would you think is the best 2K of all time, and how would this one like rank against it?
I
Alright.
like 2K20 and 2K16, but this is, I'd say, the third best.
The best 2K is like 15, but the most fun is like 20. So rating it to both of them, yeah, like a 7. It's like top 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's not even close. I think the greatest 2K of all time might be 16, 17, or 20. Yeah, it's nowhere near those.
I think it's 2K20, but it's not the same. Like each game, it's another lineup you face against. This year, it's basically the same 6 tall point guard, like 6'8", 6'9", with a 2-way inside the arc scorer or like inside out scorer. The content creator, like they said, make that build, so everybody got the same build.
So you hate how
Yeah.
everyone copies all the famous content creators?
Yeah, I make my build by myself, and they are good. But I know how to create build because I know how 2K work.
That's very respectable. You're not just a meta copier like all the other 5-year-olds are. Out of curiosity, what would you say is the greatest 2K of all time?
Of all time, 2K11, non-negotiable. But if you're talking park, it would like the more updated, the
Yeah.
2Ks that have parking and online modes, I say 2K17. And the whole 2K community, they gonna say they like 16 a lot more. But I'm gonna say 17. I love 17.
I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and comment down below so I know to make more videos like this. And if you're new around here, be sure to hit the big red subscribe button because we are on the road to 200 subs, and every single subscription does indeed help me out a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.